discussed was whether we were going to adopt the agenda as presented.
I seem to recall the commissioner, our chairman, speaking to the other commissioners and saying something about this will be an informal meeting. We're not going to keep formal minutes, and we're just going to discuss issues that each commission wants to discuss.
And that's the objection I'm bringing to this commission right now.
Well, I don't have any objection to not having any meeting. We've got the recording. If you want to know verbatim what was said, go listen to the recording.
It's not my job. We have staff on hand that do that, Commissioner Wallander.
Well,
and we actually get instantaneous meetings. Excuse me. We get instantaneous minutes anyway.
Excuse me, he had the floor. He still got the floor.
Excuse me. This is open for discussion.
He's got the floor.
Gentlemen, I'm really quite tired of this third grade intramural nonsense.
Thank you.
That comment was directly to you, sir.
Oh.
It fooled us.
I'm done talking.
Okay.
Well,
Please.
Since you brought it up, I am not the student here in the principal's office, and I don't work for you, but you need to follow the law. And the law requires you to have meeting minutes that reflect what is discussed in the meeting, for the purposes of the public to have the opportunity to review what was said by the representatives. That's the issue. And if you choose not to keep meeting minutes, you were in violation of the law.
Let me ask you this. Why weren't they recorded? Why weren't they?
They are recorded.
Why weren't they taken then, the way you want them taken?
I'm bringing up the objection now.
Can you answer the question?
Yes, I can, because they're not in compliance with the law.
That doesn't answer my question.
Well, it should. What more do you need, Commissioner Wallner?
I need you to tell me why, if we've broken the law somehow, those minutes were not taken by the secretary who was sitting in the room. Why would she have not done that?
That I don't know, but I'm bringing up the issue now. Because it's not my job to sit in a meeting and watch whether or not they're taking notes.
Why didn't you object at the time?
Because I was not aware of it until we got the meeting minutes to look at. That's the difference.
Am I mistaken? Do I recall that it was an informal meeting and we would not?
It doesn't matter if it's informal.
Excuse me.
It's still an open public meeting. It has to follow the law.
Okay, my turn to talk.
Yes, please. Let's get by this, for heaven's sake.
Minutes were taken.
Yeah.
They complied with the letter of the law of the Open Meetings Act. The minutes are published. The published minutes that we're discussing right now are the minutes that were published for the 1st of September.
And what do they say?
That complies with the law.
What do they say, Commissioner?
I got the floor here.
What do they say?
I have the floor here, mister.
What do they say that reflects the intent of the meeting? Matters of mutual interest does not.
In your opinion.
It doesn't matter.
In
It's
your
the law.
In your opinion. All right. We can get on with court business. We're ready for, are we finished with this discussion?
Call for the vote.
All those in favor of the motion?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Aye. Motion fails. Minutes stand as published for the 1st of September. Now let's discuss the minutes. The 7th of September and the 14th of September. Are there any discussions, additions, deletions on those minutes?
I regret them. I have no change.
Hearing no changes, corrections, additions, or deletions, we'll assume that those minutes are also approved. That takes care of the minutes. Check control report.
Check control report, September 21, 2010. Checks number 21, 675, 21, 721 in the amount of $161,259.20 have been reviewed by myself and our auditor, and the affairs of our court are in good order.
Comments? No comments, we'll assume that the check controller's work is adopted and presented. Public hearing. We'll adjourn from the regular session into a public hearing, subject being to hold a public hearing pertaining to the amendment or amendments of the port's comprehensive plan. There's no time limit on the comments to be made, no time limit on the time that we're going to set in this public hearing. So whatever you have to say about the change to the port's comprehensive plan, if you please step up to the podium, identify yourself, and speak further.
Can I take the stand?
Mr. Smith.
Thank you. I've been following the issues rather closely, and so I want to assure you that I'm not speaking without having read the material. I would like to inform the commissioners that having done some research myself, and I'm sorry Mr. Hauser isn't here to confirm this, but not even the port can give permission to a Dodge and the Port District, nor can the county commissioners, nor can ORCA give permission to chemically trespass on private property. So
what has that got to do with the comprehensive plan changes?
Well, the Dodge proposal is part of that comprehensive plan, isn't it?
This has nothing to do with the changes to the comprehensive plan. That's what this public hearing is about.
Okay.
If you direct your comments to that, we would appreciate it.
I'm just making a statement so that it's on the record that you have notice that this will subject the port to liability, and maybe each of you as commissioners to personal liability. Thank you.
Mr. Smith, am I understanding you correctly that the comprehensive plan has no section that reflects a biomass facility on port property?
That's not my understanding. My understanding is that the comprehensive plan is including Dodge, and that it's being considered seriously, and a lease has been signed. And I'm just saying, you guys don't have the legal authority to permit one of your tenants or to authorize them to trespass. And you may be subject to personal liability for that. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else, if you would direct your comments to the comprehensive plan changes, please.
Thank you, Commissioners. My name is Jason Dose. I am a land use planner with the City of Shelton. And first, I'd like to apologize to Wendy. Actually, I don't know if it was once or twice I requested the attachments to the comp plan. Do you recall that? What I've realized today, as a matter of fact, it's an internal issue with my computer at work, that I'm literally, at this point, unable still to see the attachments. I apologize in the sense that I came prepared to actually have comments related to the fact that these were never posted on the website. So I got to admit, it's an internal error with the city system. That said, I can't make any definite comments on the plan because I haven't been able to review it relative to the existing plan, the 2006 amendment that the commission adopted. What would have been helpful, I will say, now that I have actually seen the document, is to have a strikeout and underline version produced, because it's very difficult to tell what has in fact changed between the 2006 and the 2010 without literally doing a side-by-side comparison. And I would ask for